I was taking down my last poster from a virtual run I had the week before. Shortly thereafter, I realized the town was without a turkey trot. My town, Long Beach, New York, is filled with beautiful sunrises and sunsets. And of course, sometimes there are crazy storms. But there were storms of a different kind on the other side of my place, right at my front door. As a Long Islander, we got hit with the brunt of the pandemic early on. Now I read that our local soup kitchen had its annual fundraiser canceled, so I decided to make a trip.
Rob?
Now what are the odds that the local soup kitchen president and I pull up at the same exact time? And he had no idea where I'd been earlier in the year, filming beer runs.
Good time today? Your lips are seeing there for some.
So I started talking to Rob Blau about having a virtual Turkey Trot. Now it's kind of funny because most people know me as a runner on my run home on 9/11 or maybe even the Long Beach Lobster Fest, which I helped coordinate. But Rob knew me from another venue.
Hey, I want to talk to you about something.
So I talked to Rob about getting a registration website together and getting some donations that we could maybe help the soup kitchen with. And maybe even get a model that I knew to wear the sweatshirt.
Alright.
Now look, this wasn't a beer run, but for my virtual run, I thought I'd at least get a virtual starting line, and maybe even take a crack at getting possibly a virtual announcer that could be available. I was pleading for people to be part of this run. Okay, so I got carried away, but I was just trying to add a little levity to the situation. I was able to get a few people that I know to weigh in on the Turkey Trot, one of them being Dave McGilvery, who is the race director of the Boston Marathon, been so since 1988 as the technical director, and since 2001 as its race director.
Well, hello, sports fans. This is Dave McGilvery, race director of the Boston Marathon. Hope all is well with all of you and you're surviving this pandemic and these challenging times. But like I've always said, the comeback is stronger than the setback. So I'm sure we'll be back next year stronger and better than ever before. So just wanted to reach out and say hi to my friend Bill McDermott, who puts on the Long Beach virtual Turkey Trot, and I've been involved in Thanksgiving Day races for a long time myself. I put on the Andover, Massachusetts Feaster 5 road race, a 5K and an 8K road race here in Andover, and have been doing that for over 30 years. And again, a lot of it has to do with giving back, a lot of it raising money for worthwhile causes, but also it's an opportunity for family members to get out and run with each other or walk, and whether it's grandparents or parents or siblings or aunts or uncles and cousins or neighbors, it's just a great family tradition and family affair. We actually give out apple pies to everyone as they cross the finish line, so it's a great family tradition to run in our Feast of Five road race on Thanksgiving Day morning, the largest road racing day in America. So if you haven't done one of these in the past, well, next year, give it a try. Like I said, the comeback is stronger than the setback. Be well, everyone.
Thank you, Dave McGilvery.
Winners, take your mark!
And thanks to Patty Farrell for getting this group of runners together for their 10K.
Yeah? Very much. Yeah. You guys look really good out there. Appreciate it. Look at these hats. Patty, thank you for organizing this run. There's going to be plenty more of them. Good job. Good job.
Patty Farrell took first place in the 10K, and Brendan Martin took first place in the 2 mile and actually won $100. John Hans weighed in on the importance of turkey trots with a nice text message. And I really love that ending. It's like the entire running culture here is transformed into a big Norman Rockwell painting for one morning. So great. Now, I've met some famous runners in my lifetime, but this guy's got to be the most sociable runner on the planet.
Hi, my name is Bart Yasso. I worked at Runner's World magazine for 31 years. I had the coolest job title in publishing, the Chief Running Officer at Runner's World. One of my favorite days of the year, Thanksgiving Day, because of all the races that happen all over the U.S. A lot of races have been around for over 100 years. It's such a tradition to do a turkey trot race on Thanksgiving Day. Now, many think we just do these races so we can feast the rest of the day, but that's really not true. A lot of these races have great connections with food banks and soup kitchens. My buddy Bill McDermott put on the Long Beach Virtual, that is Long Beach on Long Island, Turkey Trot, and he raised over $5,000 for the local soup kitchen. That is why it's one of my favorite days in running.
Thank you, Bart Yasso. We even had to have 2 waves.
I am truly humbled.
All right, Chris.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
Selected the pumpkin.
Pumpkin beer, it goes with the fall. And you know what that is?
Amos even stealing a couple of lines from The Wizard of Oz.
It comes from within. Thank you, Bill. Here's your courage.
All right. Oh, all right. Go on, Amos.
I was going to sit over your turkey.
Thanks again to Amos for getting this group of runners together.
Hanging on a leg.
All right. Let's sticking out the right way. Okay, Steve, come and get you there.
All right, Steve. Caught him on the boardwalk the other day. Now he's got his medal.
Everybody? Wonderful. Hold the ball.
Winners, take your mark!
Phil's looking for dramatic or goofy poses.
Who doesn't know my lifeguard friend Rich Barkin? And thanks to Tara too for helping me out get this group together. Then we go from one personality to another. One of my stars of my beer run brewery videos, Barbara Cronin-Stignar.
Winners, take your mark!
And of course, you'll always find runners that love running on the beach.
We're a small town, we're a small city, and one city that cares about each other is where people love each other and want each other.
That's the truth, man. All right. Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Okay, so it wasn't your typical beer run video, but we did have some beer there. I gave those out to people that picked up their medals at Jordan's Lobster Farm, and it was a great day. Everyone had a pretty good time.
Corre para el Turkey Trot, para la cocina de Long Beach de sopa. Gracias.
And then members of the Greater Long Island Running Club came down with donations equivalent to about $500 or $600 in groceries, and then $600 of gift cards.
Hi.
Good. Hi, Sue. I'm Rob. Incredibly amazing. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, while we're on the topic, if I may, from Harvey Wiesenberg.
There you go.
For $500.
That's unbelievably nice as well. Thank you.
And you know, I almost feel like we're on Undercover Boss. You know that old Jeep of yours over there?
Yes.
Well, guess what?
You're getting me a new one. Yay! Oh, no?
No, it needs an oil change, and you're gonna have to pony up for that.
Oh, okay.
Congratulations are in order for Mike Polanski, who turned 80 years old this year.
I did.
He continues to go out to the island to give food to different areas that are in need of it.
Really appreciate it.
Can I get a picture of you guys with the soup kitchen signage in the back? Great to see you. Great to see you guys. Been too long.
Well, it wasn't one of my usual videos, but these aren't usual times. I know I took a lot of time to put this together, but it's the only material that I had over the last month. So I'd like to thank everybody for registering and participating in the Long Beach virtual Turkey Trot. I'd also like to thank some of the people that you saw on here, Dave McGilvery, Bart Yasso, some comments from John Hance, Bob Beatty, and others. I met all these guys at one time or another, particularly in 2009. I was part of Running USA. I met a lot of people during that time period. And if I may just add one more thing, that, you know, as a runner, we all know that running helps create antibodies. And during this pandemic, we've seen, you know, all runners hamstrung in one way or another, and the fact that they can't run races and maybe they're not training as hard. One of the things that I believe in, as you all know, and I think a lot of the runners out there also believe in, is the fact that running is one of the best forms of exercise out there. As a matter of fact, I even see headlines now about viruses, particularly over in the UK. There are new strains of the virus. I mean...
All right, go like this. Okay, go. No, this way! This way!
Once these vaccines take their course, who's to say there's
This
not going to
way.
be another virus out there? The best defense against these viruses are your own defense. And the way that you get your own defense ramped up is by exercising. And I believe in particular running. So I just hope that everyone out there continues running during this time frame. So I wish everybody a happy holiday. And I really can't wait to get back to filming the beer runs and other runs that come in the course of the year. So let's keep our fingers crossed that we're going to have a great 2021. Look, I know this thing is not going to be going to any Sundance Film Festival or any film festival. It's pretty much going to be the Long Beach Shore Road Film Festival.